Alright, and my cables will pick it up from where we left off last episode. We're on our way to Mandrake Manual to discuss what we're gonna do. So, let's look at our map and see where we need to go. Okay, so it looks like we're not gonna need to go that far if we just fast travel to the city. Let's do that now. Now, let me know. Are you enjoying this high idle playthrough? And if so, would you want to see more of the scrolls? So, okay, we need to go over here and we'll come in here. So, that's not that far, I believe. So, let's see.
What?
Smell that sea breeze. Find it.
Yep. But, well, almost see where we need to be at. So, so
So much to do.
just try to take over and age ourselves to where we need to go. Okay?
Ah, there you are. Go inside and talk to Captain Colleen. Find out what happened at sea. I need a moment to collect my thoughts.
Alright, let's
Need to stash this
go
for a
in.
little while.
Okay, so we need to touch that we need to talk to Colleen, who's right here. Let's title will not gonna be given the optional stress.
Funny. First time we met, you were the one fished out of the water. Now look at us. I owe you a great debt. And I owe Dockmaster Arnold a debt of a different kind. I visit High Isle often, and I thought he was a friend. Bah.
Now, if I remember, and I didn't record it, I don't think, but kept calling us out the level when we were in one of the other alliance territories, I believe. Can you tell me what happened out at sea and how you wound up in the cliffs?
An armored mage and a gang of ruffians were waiting at the shallows. They clubbed down all who made it ashore. Dockmaster Arnold showed up, and I thought we were saved. But the mage, a Brent noble by his voice, paid him to walk away and leave.
But what happened before you lost the soul?
We were nearing landfall when a huge storm swept out of nowhere. I looked for the light at Gonfalon Head, but the lighthouse was dark. We were blown off course, crashed upon some rocks. I lost sight of High King Emmerich, but somehow made it to shore.
Alright. So, try to do bow.
Need a break.
Yeah, see.
Over here, dear. We have much to do. I adore this view. Isn't the Colossus a wondrous sight? Still, gazing upon it does nothing to quell my anxiety. Somehow the Ascendant Order learned not only about our secret peace talks, but that the Alliance leaders were going to attend.
I wish they don't have High King Emma. Queen Emma and Prince Ico yet.
And neither do we. We're not even sure they're still alive, but we must hope. Your help has been invaluable thus far, my dear, and you've earned every piece of gold in this pouch. We'll find the Alliance leaders and unmask the Order. We have to.
Now we're calling.
Just as the Colossus watches over Gonfalon Bay, I was supposed to keep the Alliance leaders safe. I failed in that, but at least they aren't in the Ascendant Order's hands. Not yet, anyway. What did Captain Colleen and the others have to say, dear?
The captain believes the Alliance rules above the noble or fault the nobles and their delegates didn't love us for.
Breton nobles? Yes. We
But
heard that as well when the
Mum-
Ascendant Lord and the Magus were speaking in the crypts. That's something to go on. And if the Alliance leaders didn't end up in the shallows, we'll need to look elsewhere. What else, dear?
Kept going through the dark master except gold from the Magus when they captured her.
Well, that's a lead we can investigate. I'd like to have a chat with Dockmaster Arnold about that and a great many other things. I detest being lied to, and he did it with such conviction. You're still on retainer, dear. Would you care to join me?
I, I will help you interrogate Dark Master Unknown.
The Dark Master's home overlooks the harbor to the west. Jakan and I will meet you there. First Quentin, now this. I hardly know who to trust. Times like these, I take a moment to contemplate the Colossus in the harbor. It helps clear my thoughts.
Okay, so where do we need to go? All the way over here. Okay. It, yeah, I will make just quick be up there.
I saw several Reachmen run north, headed home. May a werewolf devour them before they get there.
It, we got one more. Here. If want me to get her, werewolf.
Nothing packed, food left on the table, and signs of a recent scuffle. I think it's safe to say Dark Master Arnaud found that his Ascendant Order friends weren't entirely satisfied with their arrangement. They've obviously spirited him away.
Why would the expect of kidnap that Master Unknown when they already bluffed him?
The Dark Master ignored the wishes of the Ascendant Magus. Captain Colleen saw Arnaud collect another payment at the lock. I suspect he got greedy, and once he proved he wouldn't stay bribed, well, he became a liability.
Well, do we go from here?
The Ascendant Order's throwing around a lot of coin on High Isle. If we follow the gold, we'll find someone with wealth and local influence behind this. Another clue that a High Isle noble is involved. Perhaps they want to keep the war going.
Why would anyone want to keep the war going?
Profit, of course. That's what it always comes down to. Lord Bacaro should be able to tell us which nobles stand to lose if the war ends. Go to Steadfast Manor, northwest of the city. I'll have Jakan look for the Dark Master and then meet you there.
Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. Well, actually, no, never mind. Let's get it on. Okay. Mm. Uh, so, well, doing to go. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so I will definitely be back. Give me a few minutes.
I was tired of walking anyway. Who taught you to ride? A book?
You there. Can we speak for a moment?
No.
I want to help, Lady Arabelle, but I'm concerned for the safety of my retainers.
My associate might be able to help in that regard, Lord Bacaro.
Okay, let's talk to, well,
Lady Arabelle asks about the nobility, while 2 of my retainers are missing. The Society of the Steadfast will do whatever is necessary to keep its people safe. She mentioned the Ascendant Order might be involved. Do you think that's possible?
we know that a certain order has been attacking people all across High Isle.
Yes, I understand that you and Lady Arabelle have tangled with these brigands before. They claim to be knights, but they have no honor. Will you do as Lady Arabelle suggested and look for my retainers? I
Well,
would consider it a personal favor.
we'll go to headed.
I sent Grenier and Denise to retrieve a shipment from the Navir docks, but I expected them back ages ago. They were traveling the road to the south. I just pray no evil befell them. The supplies we can lose, but good people are irreplaceable.
I will look for a mutual attendant.
Thank you, my friend. I'll confer with Lady Arabelle while we await your return. I'll tell her everything I know about the nobility of High Isle, if she really thinks that will help. I knew peace would be hard to achieve, but I never expected a war.
Okay, so let's see what will happen. Well, come on, go away. But, huh? Okay.
Lost another one. What could it be?
Okay, so we'll end the area. go. That we went do. Okay. Feel free to eat that. I'm not sure. Okay, we got one of him and we got one. Okay.
I think I'm getting good at this. Well, I probably shouldn't be proud of that. it! Was that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
What was that? Oh, good. I got beer, but I guess Papa had to go say bye to my niece and hang out with all for a bit. So, yeah, let's continue on. A ghost will come his gun in here. It's stove. Okay. So, let's go and let's see what we could find. Uh, so If only that second. And now we make our way out of here. Go the same way we came. Hmm? And some drink and love fast travel. We have we're gonna fast travel and just kinda get to where we need to be. Okay?
You there. Can we speak for a moment?
No.
You return alone. I take it the news is not good. Grenier and Denise were not just retainers. They were friends. The Steadfast shall miss them, and so shall I. Please, tell me what happened.
Your, your tables were killed. I found these trouble from the accident makers.
Grenier and Denise were helping arrange a banquet at Castle Nevere. Then they were to collect the supplies and return here. What could they have seen that would cost them their lives? The banquet is just to welcome our royal guests to the island.
Cornel rubbed the snow before he died. He tried to fight back.
The Ascendant Order, plundering steadfast supplies and killing our retainers. Damn. It was brave of Grenier to try to fight back, but foolish. The supplies weren't worth their lives.
We suspect a roughly nimble maybe funded the Ascendant Order.
So Lady Arabelle informed me. I'd hesitate to accuse anyone, but perhaps you should join me at Castle Nevere. All the nobles of High Isle will be there, and if my retainers did see something at the castle, perhaps you can determine what that was.
I will meet you at Castle Neville.
Duchess Elea of House Dufort is hosting the banquet. She's decided to go ahead and throw the party, even though our guests of honor are still missing. Go to Castle Nevere's courtyard. Introduce yourself when you arrive. Be discreet, please.
Okay. Let's see. Castle Neville. Okay. Let's do this afternoon. So we'll start doing
It's a shame the Ascendant Order got to Lord Baccaro's retainers before you could. What could they have seen that warranted their deaths? Perhaps we'll learn more at Castle Nevere, although I'm certainly not in the mood for a party.
We're both conscious of nobles will be in attendance.
And our missing guests of honor will no doubt be the main topic of discussion. This is a chance to listen, as well as ask questions. Make sure you speak to Alea Dufort, Demar Dufort, and John Menard. They'll be the most important nobles present.
Do you suspect them?
Until we know more, I suspect everybody. But if any of the nobles are funding the Ascendant Order, I think it likely that it's one of the grand families of High Isle. That means House Dufort or House Menard. Either way, we'll know more soon.
Goodbye. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to hit welcome. let's go. Okay, so we're gonna go this waistline up here before we head to the castle. Go. And Palmer did that because I didn't wanna have a quick way to get places if we need to go back and forth a lot. And it no was fun. So, just very, that's lovable. Then the other one, uh, let's head on in. Okay, now we need to do a lot of talking.
Might as well enjoy ourselves while we're here. Do you still prefer a Russafeld Red, my lady?
That would be delightful. Thank you, Bacaro. Introduce yourself to the nobility, my friend. And remember, Even the smallest detail could be the clue we seek.
It
You can't be too careful when you're picking
hit one.
I don't believe we've met. John Monard, a pleasure. My family is in shipping. We import goods from the mainland and send wares from the archipelago to markets in Tamriel. You're the investigator working with Lady Arabelle, aren't you?
That's why I'm available. How did you know?
The Duchess explained everything to the court just before you arrived. If Lady Arabelle had consulted us, things would be different. We know what hazards await careless captains making the approach to High Isle. Her ships were simply unprepared.
Hazards didn't like those steps that I said it all day.
Don't tell me you buy into this Ascendant Order nonsense. A shadowy order of knights working to undermine the governments all across Tamriel? It's a ruse, my friend. A convenient fiction to protect the flawless name of House Dufort. Oh.
You don't seem to think very highly of House Default.
Alea gained her station by currying favor in High Rock. Then she made a show of backing Lord Baccaro's steadfast society. But ruining the peace talks and getting heads of state killed? Blame must be placed. And she'd never fall on that sword herself.
Okay, come Default.
Such a waste. I have little patience for the vanity of our noble houses on the best of days. Right now, I'm sure we all have better things we could be doing. I suspect you agree. You're the one assisting Lord Baccaro and Lady Arabelle, aren't you?
That's why I'm available. You're well informed.
I try to keep up on matters of state, but I confess, Alea told us all about you. I am Count de Mard, the Duchess's brother and court mage of House Dufort. Tell me, has your investigation uncovered news regarding a sudden storm that appeared recently?
Yes, we think it might have caused the decorations to collapse.
A hypothesis that matches my own. While my sister chases bandit knights across the countryside, I wonder about the druids who make the wild parts of High Isle their home. They have little love for civilized culture. They could be responsible.
What did the druid have to do with a song?
I don't think that storm was natural. The druids wield old magics and consort with spirits. It is well within their abilities to summon such a tempest. They mostly keep to themselves, but I suspect a ruse. Those are your culprits, mark my words.
Goodbye. Okay. One more.
Lord Baccaro has arrived, Duchess. He brought that Lady Arabelle with him.
That's just Default.
Welcome to Castle Navir. You're Lady Arabelle's assistant, yes? Then you know these festivities are only for appearance's sake. Our guests of honor have yet to be found. Rest assured, I intend to bring the radicals behind this plot to justice.
you're aware of the Ascendant Order?
I'm aware of most things that happen on my isle. It's true we didn't connect reports of mysterious knights to the Ascendant Order until recently, but now that we know they are one and the same, we'll quickly bring them to heel.
Is there anything you could tell me that might help us find out, sweetheart?
I suggest that you and Lady Arabelle leave this matter in our hands. My knights have already pinpointed several sites where the Ascendant Order gathers. They are scouring High Isle for our missing guests even as we speak.
We have reason to believe a high noble may be funded the Ascendant Order.
Which is why I prefer to handle this discreetly. I suspect House Mornard is behind this. They profit greatly from the war, and they still hold a grudge against my house for overshadowing their own. Frankly, I put nothing past them.
Okay.
Might I offer you a refreshment, friend?
And down we go.
Didn't think I'd miss this little soiree, did you? Listen, I have it on good authority from a very accommodating chambermaid, in fact, that the Duchess has been looking into the Ascendant Order on her own. Well, I've got a plan.
What coming for to come?
Not Jakarn, waiter Fred. I'm in disguise. I told you about the chambermaid, right? She's one of the Duchess's personal assistants. Well, she told me where the Duchess keeps her sensitive documents, among other unmentionable items.
The Duchess told me about her investigation. What's your plan?
Nobles and the upper staff never pay attention to the common help. I easily filched a key from that stuck-up steward Hercian. While I cause a distraction, you go take a look. Duchess Alea has a private study somewhere beyond the northeast door.
What sort of distraction?
I'll lure the guards away from the doors, but I'll need your help. Talk to one of the musicians and ask them to play the tune Stagger and Sway. It's an old favorite of mine. I'll take care of the rest.
Something you need, friend?
I would like, I want to craft this song, Cycle and Sway.
I don't really take requests. Duchess Alea provided a list of approved songs she wanted performed. That one definitely isn't one of them. Not that she would notice. I don't think anyone is really listening to the music.
Would this buy me a song?
It's good to see that someone appreciates the arts. All right then, you'll have your song.
Thank you.
Lords and ladies of the court, I dedicate this song and dance to the most buxom, curvaceous, voluptuous of all royals, Duchess Alea.
You get down from there at once. Stop this nonsense.
Okay. So wait, on the map, I don't know. Okay, so let's continue. Okay. And if one possibly go here.
I really don't like your odds. Whew, that was a bit of a warm-up.
Yep. get back at the coast. Yeah.
This was a warning. No one is beyond our reach. Stand aside and you will find a place in the new regime. Stand against us, and you will be brought to your knees.
Oh, good, you're all right. It seems our adversaries decided to send a message to all those in attendance. Submit or die. A classic. Did you uncover anything useful before the Ascendant Magus made his entrance?
That area has been investigated and said it all. I have home notes.
I see. Clearly Duchess Alea's investigation hasn't gotten very far. Perhaps we can make better use of the leads she's been developing. But we have little time to waste. The Ascendant Magus demonstrated real power.
What do you mean?
Did you notice how the ground shook when he unleashed his storm? That's not a magic I've seen before. Somehow his storm magic is causing earthquakes. At least he hasn't recovered the Alliance leaders yet. We still have time.
How do you know they don't have the right rule?
Because the Ascendant Magus has made a show of wanting us to fear him. Why would he care if he had what he wanted and couldn't be stopped? No, the royals elude him, somehow. But his magic, I wonder...
Wonder what?
Among the other problems plaguing High Isle, lava vents have begun to open in random locations. Between the ground shaking and the storms, could the Magus have stirred the volcano? Let's return to my manor so we can study these items more closely.
Goodbye.
Lord Baccaro, it may not be safe to return to Steadfast Manor.
Nonsense. I refuse to hide from these cretins. I'll double my guard, but they won't drive me from my home.
Very well. I'll check in with you later. Jakan, let's go. And put on a shirt, my dear.
Okay, that's trouble. This is why we have updates, because it saves us time from actually walking back. So, yeah. Okay. Now let's head out.
bursting open across the aisles.
First the storm, now this? It must be the work of the Ascendant Order.
You give them too much. I have visited High Isle several times over the years. Never have I seen the ground so restless. It is alarming. Could Saji be right? Could the Ascendant Order be causing these tremors and eruptions?
The Ascendant Maker said that all levels will be swept away in storm and fire.
Storm and fire. I am troubled. If the Ascendant Magus can use powerful storm magic against his enemies, does he also command the tremors and volcanic fissures? It is maddening to even contemplate.
Later, both suspects are between themselves and the volcanic activity.
Oh, Zaji is right to worry then. The loss of a monument might be the least of our concerns if the Ascendant Order can rouse the volcano. Lady Arabelle is inside, friend. Perhaps she'll know what to do.
I hope that and people involved because it's going a bit too long for me. One of our more of the person what goes wrong. So,
Was it too much to hope that one of High Isle's nobles would openly admit their guilt? Ah, well, at least we can rule out Duchess Alea. Her notes make it clear she was caught off guard by the attack on the delegates' ships. And this map. Interesting.
what about the map?
If this map really points to sites important to the Ascendant Order, then it's our best lead so far. Here, my dear, take this with my thanks. With your continued help, we'll find the royals and discover who's behind the Order before long. We must.
Well, I'm gonna end it here. I have to clear my inventory, but I will record the next episode soon. I will see y'all next time.